Will you introduce yourself to the camera, please?
My name is Marquis-I.
I'm Frank. Nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you too.
How old are you?
I'm 57.
57. And where are you from, bro?
I'm Canyon, New Jersey.
Okay. Children?
7.
Did we ever interview before?
Yes.
I remember, right over there, right?
Over there, yep.
Listen, so I was hoping that we would bump back into each other one day because I enjoyed our conversation. So talk to me.
All right. My first time using was at the age of 21. Heroin, anyways. But I used marijuana at the age of 13. I used crack cocaine at the age of 17. I spent several years in prison for armed robbery. Came home, tried to do the same thing again with a 13-year sentence. I just finally maxed out my prison term in 2017. I ain't been back to prison since. It's been a long haul, Frank. I came home, I had 7 years clean. Came home and tried to do the same thing again, and this shit done got worse. I'm suffering from 2 types of drugs, crack cocaine, 3 types of drugs, fentanyl and tranquilizer.
Mm-hmm.
And the sickness is unbelievable. Most people won't be honest with you and tell you the truth, but you'll do anything, man, to get it fixed. Anything. I've always been the type that I don't go for little money, I go for big money. That's why I stay in jail a lot. I just had a birthday August 1st, turned 57. I never imagined being in these streets again, man. I really didn't. It's just been a long haul. I hear you ask people if they had a chance to get clean, would they do it? To be honest with you, I wouldn't. Because I'm scared of the sickness. And there's nothing to combat this tranquilizer and this fentanyl. I went to a program last November. I stayed there 21 days and was sick the whole 21 days. Yeah. It was that bad. I couldn't take it no more, I left. Honestly, these streets is eating me alive. I don't know if I'm gonna make it next year. I mean, I live in the streets. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. It's gonna be a very cold winter, man. Very, very cold winter. You know, and I'm being honest with you and myself. And to be honest with you, Frank, I love it out here. I love these streets. That's all I know. I had the will and desire to want to be clean. That's why I go to meetings. They said all you got to do is have the desire. But I just don't have the willpower to get clean. I don't think I could survive it. You know? That's my biggest fear. Because a lot of people when they go to the county jail, they withdraw kills them. That's what I'm afraid of.
So it's so ironic that you say that because that's what keeps me clean. Is me being scared of being sick. You know what I'm saying? And I was just having this conversation. I own a barber shop, and I was just having this conversation with one of my barbers and saying that a lot of what keeps people out there in the street is the fear of getting clean because they don't know. There's no way to treat what they have out here right now.
Not at all.
You know, they're it's not like it used to be, and they give methadone and Suboxone. They have nothing to. It's testing grounds right now, where they're giving people ketamine and giving people different types of drugs to try to combat with what is out here, because they don't even know what the fuck is out here.
Ground zero.
You know, exactly. It's going to take a couple years for people to figure out, okay, what it is, and then it's going to evolve again, as it does every week. You know, it's a bad time to be getting high.
Yes,
it might not be it might be the worst time ever in the history.
I was at this meeting yesterday, and I shared. I said, I'm afraid of being sick. She said, you already sick.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't realize you're sick. And that's the truth.
100%.
You're sick already. So why not go through the sickness and be free?
So I was talking to a brother today, because I have a large social media presence. There's rehabs that'll reach out to me and say, look, can you be a influencer for our rehab? Can you help us to get the word out there about our rehab? And the majority of them, 90% of them, I turn down. I say no, because I understand the business aspect of it. There's certain ones that I'll look at and I'll be like, okay, let me visit your facility and see what it's like, and you know, and then I get a good vibe and I say, okay, yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
The one, I was speaking to the owner of the rehab today, and I told him, I said, when a person decides to say, okay, today I'm gonna go enter treatment, I'm tired of this shit, I want to give myself a shot at life, we know that the next year of our life is going to be 10 times more painful than the last 10 years, right?
Yep.
We know that mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, we're at war.
Destroyed.
Absolutely. And it's going to be a battleground. The worst thing we ever had to deal with. But then after that, it gets a little bit easier and a little bit easier. But we know what's in store.
Yeah.
You know, we know what's in store, and that's why it's so scary.
Yeah. Dead reckoning.
Yeah.
Dead reckoning.
And the sad thing is that day hopefully comes, because if it doesn't, then we end up succumbing to disease, right?
Dying
We
in
end
the
up,
streets.
our family ends up making our funeral arrangements, if we're lucky. If we're not lucky, our family never finds out we're dead, and we just go one of those people that's missing.
John Doe.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's thousands of them. I get those messages every single day, either through email or DM. Such and such has been missing for 4 years. Such and such has been missing for 6 years. Can I send you a picture? Can you post? You know,
Yeah.
I get them. And you think about it, like, what point do you be like, I have to accept the reality and say, okay, this person probably isn't living anymore. Imagine, you know, the people that you love the most,
I'll see you later.
they have to do that. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's a hard thing to deal with.
Yeah.
It's a hard thing to deal with. I say that, you know, the drugs are the devil. This is the devil's playground.
Yep.
We're down here dancing with the devil.
Yep.
That's what we're doing.
Yep.
We're literally taking our life and playing Russian roulette with a motherfucking shotgun. Not even a revolver. A shotgun every time we decide to get high.
Yep.
All right? We got 2 barrels and we saying, all right, let's hope. Let's see what happens.
One barrel is empty and the other one is full.
Exactly. Exactly. And it's scary.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
scary out here. You know?
But I'm gonna tell you something. Every time I get high, I don't even think about it.
Yeah. No,
That's the reality.
Of course not.
I don't even think about
Of
it.
course not.
Even though I know it's there, I don't even think about it.
And I remember times getting high and hoping that, you know, just because the addiction was so bad, hoping that, man, I hope I don't even wake up from this motherfucker. You know, just because sometimes the pain be so much and the addiction and sickness, and we're like, another fucking day,
Yeah.
another day of this
Unbearable.
bullshit. You know, this is horrible. People don't realize that. You know, I think people that don't understand addiction, and I always say it's a good thing because they don't understand, which means that they've chosen to live their life in a
A
different
different
way.
form. That's right.
Yeah, good for them,
Yeah.
but this ain't no fun.
Oh.
This ain't no fun.
You know. I wake up some days out here in these streets. They done rob me for a little bit of money that I done made or hustled up, and it be the people that you call your friends.
Of course.
But you know they say if you know who your friends are, that means you don't have any.
Mhm.
That's the truth. We ain't friends. We socialize with these
Yeah,
people, but
yeah.
we ain't friends. They don't care about me, just like I don't care about them.
Absolutely. We're all
We just
trying to take advantage of each other.
crabs in a bucket.
Yeah. And maybe keep it at moderation, maybe not. We're all, we're all opportunists. That's the reality of it.
Yeah.
We're all opportunists. Unfortunately, that's what this does, right? That's what this does to us.
But just like they say, sometimes you can believe in a person and be let down because you're not supposed to believe in no man but God.
Mm.
Image of God. And
Yeah.
anyways, man, it's image. But yeah, I wanted to sit down and talk to you, Frank, about this because it's I see they coming in younger and younger.
Mhm.
I met a girl the other day. She was 17, out here getting on.
Yeah.
She started smoking dope when she was 16. Now she out here turning tricks. It's getting bad. And the
Do you have
cops.
any questions for me, brother?
No, I don't, Frank. I just want to say, keep up the good work, man. You're doing a good job, bro.
Thank you,
Because the
brother.
more people is aware of this situation, the less more people is gonna come out here. Because this thing is serious. The cops, they don't care either, man. They really don't. Girl was getting robbed the other day. She ran into the cop car and told the cops that the people was robbing her. He told her to get away from his car.
I've seen women run up to the police car, hair all, roughed up and torn out, blouse ripped,
She getting raped.
bloody nose, yeah, being raped, and the cop do the same thing, and basically tell them, yo, choose a new line of work, get away from me,
Get away from me, yeah.
But if that was their daughter or their mother, it'd be the end of the world.
Yeah,
right?
but your job is to protect and serve.
Yeah. So many people, unfortunately view it as it's not my problem, unfortunately.
Let it be somebody else's issue.
Exactly. Until it's their issue.
Yeah.
Until it's their issue. So, I thank you, brother, for taking the time to speak with me. And I hope that you get sick enough of this shit. I hope that
I hope so too.
and give yourself a chance. All right?
Yes, sir.
That way, if you're waiting on him, across the street.
Thanks, Frank.
Not waiting
Yes, sir.
around.
Thank you,
and
brother.
waiting,
Gotta give, sir.